Hey guys, welcome back to CycleFab. Before I get into the video about the jig and how I'm building this and everything, explain it to you, there was an incident out in front of my shop on the highway, and it involved an 18-wheeler fertilizer truck full and a 2020 Indian Scout. Now, I figured both were going 70, maybe 80 miles an hour when they impacted. The Indian Scout literally shattered. There's pieces everywhere, strewn everywhere, like for 600 feet, maybe that's exaggeration, 400 anyway. This is part of the engine. There's hundreds of these fragments that were skewed all over the road. And here's the rear brake caliper, what's left of it, and the battery. So don't get stupid on motorcycles on public roadways. Check this out. Well guys, this is the front of my house, my front yard, and there's a big 18-wheeler in it. And the reason why? He hit a motorcyclist head on. Now, rather, the motorcyclist hit him head on doing things that he should not have been doing. Irresponsibility on motorcycles will get you killed. The motorcyclist is about a quarter mile down the road. Rectifier maybe? Pretty good, guys. Pretty bad. I have no power out in the shop. I was in the shop when this happened. And right there. That's where the impact took place. Looks like a Triumph. Good old DPS working the scene, along with the cleanup crew, or power people. Those are the power line guys. And there's my telephone pole. Right there. Right there. There we go. Well, the guy, from what I hear, is still alive. From the pelvis down, it's crushed, trash. I don't know if he'll make it. But I really wanted to show you guys, especially you younger guys, I used to do the same stuff. Don't get stupid on public roads on a motorcycle. You disrespect your bike, it will spit you off. So, just keep in mind. Anyway, let's get on with the video. All right, guys, this is the fixture that I've been talking about. Now, this is a basic design. They have more elaborate ones and such. This is just something that I found on the internet, and it's from the Chopper Handbook, I believe. Chopper Builder's Handbook, yeah. Chopper Builder's Handbook, Chopper Builder's Handbook. That one. I have had this design, these blueprints for a very long time. I went back and tried to find them again, and I had a hard time searching for them. I couldn't find them, but I did not spend a whole lot of time doing it because I already have the prints. But I don't really feel comfortable putting this in a PDF form or anything like that because they are copyrighted, I believe. So anyway, just to save that hassle. But what I will tell you is this is like the most simplest jig fixture you can weld up almost. And the neat thing about it is that it only takes one stick of 2x2 by 3/16 walled tubing. Now, when you get this tubing, if you get it from a metal house like I did, it's going to be covered in this nasty, nasty preservative oil. And it's black. So anyway, wipe all that off with acetone really well. And then you go back and mark your sections off and then cut it. It's that simple. Of course, deburr it. Now, when I laid these out, it's two 48-inch pieces here and here, and one 40-inch piece up here for the neck. Now, the lower legs or the supports are 18 inches, and these up here where the frame rails rest on are 16 inches. Now, these do not have to be exact measurements. In other words, whatever. These are just what was on the print. So that's what I did. Now, you might want to do a diagonal cut on the legs here, so when you weld your leveling nut in there, you have room to get in there with a welder and do it. My cuts are nasty and crooked because my saw blade is dull and I'm running it too fast anyway. Usually I work with aluminum. But back to this. Now, these right here in the print, it shows this being stationary. I don't like to leave anything stationary. I like to be able to adjust things around. With this up here, this is kind of my own design. They all work the same. It's a pinch setup with some kind of hinge system. And I'll give you guys a close-up of this right here. These are just two pieces of 1018 cold rolled or hot rolled that I turned down to hold the neck itself and then weld the rest of the frame onto it. This right here does not have to be at 30 degrees, but I want to stay to print. All this does is support this, and this is adjustable up and down, and of course you can go in height on the support here. Here's a overview close-up, and these cinch pins that you make are 5/8 inch by 2.5 inch. Now you can get away with just using 2-inch bolts down here for the legs for levelers, and that is something that I've been thinking I really want to talk to you guys about, is when you get ready to build a frame and you're set up and you've got everything, you're fixing to start bending, this has to be level. It does. If this is not level, all the angles on your frame are not going to be to print. You'll say, well, it said that on the gauge, and yeah, it did, but that's wrong because this is not level, okay? It could be jacked up pretty bad, so really pay attention to that. It's really easy to do. Just get a cross test level or yard level like that, you know, and set it on here like this. And this one needs to be adjusted a little bit, okay? But you know how these work. Get it centered inside the bubble. Also, this way and this one. You know, even if you have to shim them a little bit, make sure this is level, because once you get it set, it's not going to move. All thread with nuts on it and lock washers and washers. Another 2-inch piece, 2x2 by 3/16 square tubing, and then some strap iron, strap metal. Same with this here. Here's a close-up of those. And it's very simple locking mechanism, so you can move it back and forth and lock it down depending on where the bends in your frame are going to be. Well, that's it. This took forever for me to get this video out. I started this video 3-4 weeks ago, and yeah, I could have just ran through it and did this. I couldn't even get away from here to go and get the steel. But anyway, all that's done. We're back on track. We're going along. Thank you guys for showing up and watching my channel. I really do appreciate it. I get a lot of great feedback from you guys, and I try to answer all of the comments. I really do. So anyway, bear with me on that. Bear with me when I get new videos posted. We'll hopefully have one out next weekend, if not the next. Anyway, we'll go from there. So peace, guys, and thank you for watching my channel. Y'all take care. Bye now. Hey, if you're liking this video so far, then please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and go ahead and hit that notification bell too, so you know when my next video is coming out. And if you're really liking the video, then please go ahead and share it with a friend.